Today we're going to learn Don't Leave Me by Blackstreet. I'm going to break this song down step by step so that you can learn how to play it on the piano. All right, y'all, so let's get into this. Don't Leave Me by Blackstreet is in the key of F major. So here's our F major scale. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. It's in a 4/4 time signature. We're going to divide this song into two sections. The first section is going to be our intro, which we will only play one time. Then our second section is going to be the song, which is kind of like a R&B loop that you just play over and over again. They have a few different breaks and a few different instruments that they pull in and out to kind of give the song some variety. But for the most part, when you learn section 2, you would have learned the whole song. Don't forget, in the description, I have everything time coded. Plus, I'm going to fully perform this song where you can see me visually playing it on the keyboards so that you can have that for your record as well to help you learn the song as well, okay? Now, let's get into section 1, the intro. What I like to do first is I want to play the intro in its totality. I'm going to be counting it kind of in and out. And then I'm going to break the intro down left hand and right hand. Okay? So, here's our intro. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? And that's the intro. And right after that, we're going into section 2, which is what we commonly know, as that melody, that R&B melody, okay? So let's break down section 1 before we move on. So we start off with a lead in on the 3 beat. So it's like 1, 2. All right. Now here's what I would do to finger it. Now when you play this, you're going to want to finger it this way because of what's coming after that. So you have, now after you do this G, you're going to keep your thumb on D and you're going to get ready to play a D minor chord, but you're going to do your index on F and your middle finger on A. All right? Because of what's coming after that. 2, 3. So you have this. Okay, so let's break that down. So you got starting on D, then E, F, G. Now your D minor chord. We have in the left hand, I'm doing my pinky on D, my thumb on A. In the right hand, I have my thumb on D, index finger on F, middle finger on A. Then right after that, you go double octave to this F sharp. And at the same time you're hitting this F sharp, both of these F sharps, you're going to move your thumb to the C, just your right thumb. And so for a second, it's going to give you this F sharp diminished major 7. Kind of weird sound, okay? And right after you hit it, you're going to hit your pinky on the high C and then move from F sharp in the left hand to G. And so for a quick second, you're going to be on this G9 sus4, okay? Then you're creatively going to use your pinky and maybe your ring finger. And I use my middle finger, excuse me. And that leads me to the C. So again, we did. Okay, now we're at a C major chord. Left hand C and G, right hand C, E, G. Right after this, we're doing this C major, or C sus2 over E. So left hand is only doing E, right hand is doing C, D, G. And then right after this chord, we have an F sus4. Left hand is doing F, right hand is doing B flat, C, and F. And then I resolve the B flat to A. That gives me an F chord. After this F chord, your left hand is going to play E, and your right hand is going to do a D major chord, giving us an E9 sus4. Okay? And then right after this chord, I'm going to keep my right thumb and my pinky finger on these A's, and I'm only going to move my left hand and my right index finger and my right middle finger half step down, like that. And so if you don't know what a half step is up or down is the key to the immediate left or the immediate right. So the key, half step down would be the keys to the immediate left. So that would be E to E flat, D to D flat, this F sharp, or G flat to F. And like I said, I'm maintaining my thumb and my pinky on A. And then right after this chord, I'm going to do a triad with my left hand. I'm going to go to a D minor triad. And I'm going to move my right thumb to this C for the right hand. And I'm going to take my right index finger from the D flat to E. And that's going to give me this D minor 9. Okay? So we had, that's that transition. Okay? So after this D minor 9, we're going here to an A flat 9 with an added 13. Left hand is only doing A flat. My right hand, I have my thumb on G flat, my index finger on B flat, my middle finger on C, and my pinky finger on F. And then right after this, we have a G minor 7. So left hand on G, right thumb on F, index finger on B flat, middle finger on D, pinky finger on F. And then after this, I go back to the C. We did this before. And then I go back to the C suspended 2 over E, or the C with the added second. And then I'm back to the F sus4, resolved to the F, excuse me. And then I go back to the E9 sus4. And then this is the last chord of the intro, the F7 sharp 5 over E flat. Okay? So one more time, let's do it in time, but this time I'm going to do it slow. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're getting ready to go into section 2. Okay? All right, so that was section 1. A good tip, if you're on YouTube on your internet browser, and maybe even on your phone, it allows you to slow the play speed down. So find your play speed control, and whatever I did, that may have seemed a little fast, just kind of cut that play speed to maybe 75%, 50% or maybe even 25. Bring that play speed down to where you can digest it. And then once you digest it at a slower speed, just gradually build the speed back up so that you can make sure you retain my fingering, the chords, especially if these chords are new to you. All right. So, section 2. This is your verse, your chorus, your vamp. This is everything. This is the whole song right here. Okay. So I'm going to play it in its totality and then I'm going to break it down. All right. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. So that is the loop. I just basically did the same thing twice. Now, sprinkled in, like I said, they do some breakdowns. They do like they take certain instruments out and bring them back in. They do like they'll do like a little pickup where it's like a so they just kind of mix it up and do different little breaks, just so it doesn't get too repetitive with the production and the song. All right. Now let's break down slowly what I did for section 2. And like I said, once you get this, you got the song. So my fingering and approach to this, I do my right thumb on D and my left middle finger on D. And so I go D, E, F, E, D, and then I cross under with to this A with my left thumb, and I cross over with my right middle finger for this A. And then I only let my pinky do the low D. Now you can do both. I don't think it's a law to that. So if you want to do both, you can do your thumb and your pinky. And right after this, the first chord we have is a G flat diminished. Now I know it says F sharp diminished, but G flat and F sharp are essentially the same note. Okay? And so in F, you deal with flats. All right? So I am fingering this with my pinky on F sharp, thumb on F sharp or G flat. And then with my right hand, I have my right thumb on C, my middle finger on G flat, and my pinky on A. The chord after this is a G minor 7. And so basically with my left hand, I just go from G flat to G, from both G flats to both Gs. And in my right hand, I go from this F sharp diminished to B flat major, which is B flat, thumb on B flat, index finger on D, middle finger on F. Doesn't have to be this fingering, but you know, this is just what I'm doing, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so those are your first 2 chords. And so after this, we go back to the melodic lines. We're going to do a G minor line. So you're going to do middle finger on G, right thumb on G, and we're going to go G, A, B flat, A, G, E. And so I cross under with my left thumb, and I cross over with my right middle finger. And then I go from this E to my thumb on C and my middle finger on C. And then I'm going to hit C again. C, D, E, D, C. And then under with my thumb to G, over my left thumb and over with my right middle finger to G. And then I hit the low C with my pinky. And so let's do that again before I move to those chords right after that. That's what you have first. And And notice with my left hand, you can kind of see my position. My thumb kind of moves up, my hand kind of goes up and down. All right. Just to add, that way my thumb, because it's a little hard to kind of turn your thumb in. If you keep your hand here, your thumb will have to reach up. My thumb at least has to do that. So just a little technique tip. All right. And then now the chords. We have a C over E. My left hand is doing E, and then my right hand is doing a root position C major. C, E, G. Then next after this, we have a B flat major 6. But basically it's just a G minor in the right hand over F. So yeah, you have a second inversion G minor, D, G, and then B flat over F. And then we're going to a F chord. So we have that same F in the left hand, and then in the right hand I'm doing C, F, and A. And then after this, I'm going to E minor 7 with the added 4. But basically just my left hand doing E, my right hand doing D, G, and A. And then right after this, I'm going to an A7 or A dominant 7. And this is A and G in the left hand with D flat, E, and G in the right. And this is where we start over, right after this A7. So again, we have, now I didn't say this, but when you're playing the melodic lines, so that the lines can kind of have a little more life to them, I suggest playing them staccato, and staccato means quick attacks, not legato where we kind of slur it and blend it all together. But we're doing like quick attacks, and then chord, and back to attack. Back to attack. It kind of gives the melodic lines more life, or the life that they need. Okay, so that's my suggestion for how to play. And then want to make sure we kind of add that flavor. So the best way to practice that, if your fingers are not used to doing that, or that even hurts your fingers, just do it slow. Just do it slow. Then quick attack. And then go into your chorus, okay? But hey, that's the song. Like I said, that's the loop throughout the rest of the song. All right, so that intro I did earlier, you only do that once. Okay, it's more chords, it's more to the intro. All right, but you can take your time and digest it. Use your play speed on your YouTube web browser, or on your phone if you're watching this video on your browser or phone, to bring the play speed down to where it slows me down and it slows what I play down, to where you can digest it easier if I did it too fast. I don't think I did, but if I did, that's what I would do. Okay. And again, I hope this helps you to learn to play this song, whether you want to do it for a loved one, you want to do it for karaoke, or you just want to learn it because you like the song and you just always wanted to learn it. I'm glad I could help you. I'm glad I could show you how to play this. Just a quick plug, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, be sure to, as you look on my YouTube channel, I have tons of different videos that I do, live videos that I do with my church. I also do a multitude of other love song tutorials that you might be interested in learning how to play certain songs, okay? And I always add new videos. I don't necessarily have a strict schedule of how I add videos, but I'm always adding videos, okay? So, Now, what I want to get you ready for is me fully performing the song in its totality. Now, you won't hear the actual song because of copyright purposes. I don't want the video to be blocked. However, I will be playing the song and you will hear and see me just playing it on the keyboards, okay? All right. So thank you all for watching this video. I just pray that you're blessed, and I hope this helps you out in learning this song. Thank you very much.